Hi, Emily. What's up?
Mika, I'm glad I could finally get hold of you. I left you so many messages. Why haven't you returned my calls? Why didn't you come to Dad's funeral? I told you the time and venue, didn't I?
Oh, my bad. I'm not home right now.
Where are you then?
I'm on vacation with my boyfriend in Hawaii.
Hawaii? How long have you been gone?
About 10 days or so?
Wait, 10 days ago? That's when I called you about Dad's condition getting worse. How could you go on vacation at a time like this? You haven't even gone to see Dad once while he's been in the hospital. What's the matter with you?
What was I supposed to do? This was the only week my boyfriend was free this month.
Are you kidding me?
I couldn't just cancel on him. He might have dumped me.
Do you expect him to dump you for going to see your dying father?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, never mind. You missed his funeral. But you at least need to come by the house and pay your respects. I know you're not his biological daughter, but he's still your father.
I really don't want to.
Mika?
But even if I could, once I get back, I'm going with my boyfriend to Miami.
What? Another vacation?
What's the matter? Don't like Miami?
It's not about Miami. Mika, let me ask you something. How do you afford all these trips? You only work part-time. And you're always asking me for money.
Oh, don't worry. That won't be a problem anymore.
What do you mean?
Oh, don't play dumb. But for real, I won't be asking you for money anymore.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Still, you need to come by the house. My husband and I are staying here for the next few weeks, and then our aunt is going to come and look after the house until it gets sold.
Gotcha. I'll stop by once I get back from Miami.
You had better mean that, Mika. Mika, it's Emily again. It's been 2 weeks since you said you'd come to the house, and you haven't come. You promised, Mika.
Oh, shoot. Sorry. I'm on vacation, actually.
Wait, what? You're still not back from Miami?
Nah, I'm not in Miami anymore. I went on another vacation with my boyfriend.
Mika, are you serious? How are you going on all these vacations? Where are you getting the money? And just what exactly does your boyfriend do for a living? I mean, it's not really my business, but is he even working? How does he afford all these trips?
You mean his job?
Yeah, where does he work? I mean, he must have hit his limit on paid time off by now. Even if he's working remotely, how can he keep up with his work? If he's constantly jet-setting across the country, you must not have gone to your job in a month.
Are you for real? I figured you'd be smart enough to get it by now. But man, you're just completely oblivious, huh?
Oblivious? Oblivious to what?
Unreal. Gotta go, my boyfriend is calling me. Talk to you later.
Mika, wait! You still need to come by the house. How long are you gonna keep blowing us off?
Hey, Emily, it's Tim. I'm sorry to message you so late. Couldn't you talk?
Hi, Tim. Thanks for coming to my dad's funeral the other day.
Not a problem, I was glad to come. Your dad was a great uncle to me. He helped me out a lot back in the day. I just wish I had more time to spend with him.
Don't worry, Tim. You were a great nephew. I know how much you meant to him.
So, about your dad. I've been debating whether or not I should tell you this, but I think you deserve to know.
What's the matter?
It's about Mika.
Oh no, what did my sister do this time?
Well, I started law school recently, and I see Mika from time to time at the train station on my way to class.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I think she probably lives around the same area, but, every time I see her, she's with a different guy.
What? Are you saying,
And with each guy, she seems really close to him. Always holding hands, hugging, kissing, so I'm worried, or I'm kind of worried if she has multiple boyfriends.
You think she's cheating on all of them?
Probably, yeah. And some of them have been, quite a bit older than her. Like this guy the other day, he had to be in his 50s and he was wearing a wedding ring. I'm kinda concerned about her.
I see.
Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions, and if so, I'm sorry, but like I said, I thought you should know.
Thanks for telling me, Tim. I think I'll ask Mika directly about that tomorrow.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you out. I haven't passed the bar exam yet, but I do know a thing or two about the law.
Thanks a lot, Tim. I'll let you know if I need to take you up on that. Hey, Mika, do you have a minute?
Oh, Emily! Perfect timing. I was just about to message you.
About what?
When am I getting my share?
Share? Share of what?
The inheritance? What else?
What?
I need money. Fast.
Money?
My boyfriend's wife found out I was sleeping with her husband, and she's suing me.
What? So you really were dating an older married man?
Wait, you knew about that?
Tim said he's seen you at the station, and that you're with a different guy every time, and one of them was wearing a wedding ring.
Ah, guess I'm busted.
This isn't funny. I wish I could have known sooner. I could have stopped you. How many men are you dating right now?
Right now? Like 7-ish?
7?
Yeah, I mean, fooling around with married men is like super thrilling.
Oh no, are all the 7 of them married?
Yeah,
Mika, what are you thinking? What were you planning on doing if their wives found out?
yeah, about that. All 7 of their wives found out at right about the same time.
All of them?
One of them hired a private investigator, and the PI found out about the other 6 guys while investigating me. So now they're all going after me together, like they're the Justice League. What a bunch of losers. They're just jealous their husbands liked me more.
Mika, do you have any idea how serious your situation is? Think about it. You're going to have to pay damages to all 7 women.
Yeah, they told me as much.
Have you reached a settlement yet?
Yep, a total of $300,000.
$300,000?
Yeah, some of them added punitive damages because they were pregnant, I guess. So, it's a little bit more than I thought it would be.
You certainly seem to be at peace about the whole thing. How are you going to pay that off? You only work part-time and you've been constantly going on vacations for the last month. What exactly is the game plan for you, Mika?
Seriously, Emily, how are you so clueless?
What are you talking about?
I'm going to use my inheritance.
What?
I kinda figured I'd get caught eventually from the start, to be honest. But since I knew Dad's inheritance was coming soon, I thought, hey, might as well enjoy myself.
Is that why you've been so loose with money lately?
Yep. Even after taxes, Dad's estate has got to be worth at least $3 million, right? And since Mom's already dead, that means we get all of that. So half of that's mine, $1.5 million. I'll still be sitting pretty even after I pay off the $300K settlement.
Is that why you've been so loose with money lately?
Bingo! So, when am I getting the money? I need it pretty soon. By tomorrow, if possible.
Mika?
I told them I'd pay the $300K settlement in a lump sum. They knocked off $50K for that.
You're not getting any inheritance, Mika.
Huh? Wait, I'm not?
No, Mika, you're not.
Ah, you really had me going there for a second, Emily. Good one.
I'm not joking.
So, let me know when you make the transfer, okay? Bye.
Mika, listen to me.
Hey, Emily. Any updates on my money? I just called the bank. They said the transfer hadn't come yet.
I tried to tell you, you're not getting any inheritance. Not a single penny.
Wait, I don't believe you. Are you trying to keep all Dad's money for yourself? I'm not gonna let you get away with that.
Mika, wake up. This was your own fault, remember? This was what you chose.
What do you mean?
I talked to our cousin Tim last night. He's going to law school. My dad married your mom after you were born. You're not his biological daughter.
Yeah, and?
And Dad never legally adopted you.
So?
When you were 20, Dad asked you about legally becoming his daughter, and do you remember what you said to him? Nah, sounds like a pain in the ass.
What's that gotta do with my inheritance?
Well, long story short, since Dad never legally adopted you, you don't have any legal right to his inheritance.
No way! No one ever told me that!
Yes, Mika, Dad told you himself. He told you that you won't get any inheritance if he doesn't adopt you. And you still said no.
You're lying. This is all a trick to steal my share of the money.
I'll give you my dad's lawyer phone number. Ask him yourself. Or could you Google it? It's pretty common knowledge.
Unreal. So wait, what am I supposed to do about the settlement?
How should I know? This is your problem, not mine.
Can you give me $300K?
You want me to give you $300,000?
You're his only daughter, so you got all of his stuff, right? You're getting $3 million. You can throw me a measly $300K. I have to pay the settlement by the end of this week. I'll give you my bank info, so wire me the money today, okay?
No.
No?
I'm not wasting a single penny of my inheritance to get you out of the mess you got yourself into. You cheated with 7 men at the same time, knowing full well you were gonna get sued. Thinking Dad's money was gonna bail you out? What kind of person does that?
Come on, Emily. We're sisters, right? We may not be blood related, but we've been sisters for 10 years. So please help me out here, okay? Please, you're my only hope.
Not on your life.
Please.
After that, Mika showed up at my house just about every night for a few weeks, banging on the door and begging me for money. Once I contacted the police and got a restraining order, though she finally left me alone. As for me, once all Dad's affairs were set in order, I transferred to a company on the other side of the country. Thankfully, my husband was already working from home, so he was very understanding about the move. Seems like I'll finally be able to settle down and relax for the first time since Dad passed. I also sold my dad's house, and a new family moved in a few weeks ago. Now, about my sister. She managed to get a loan for the $300K settlement, but the guy she borrowed from was, well, a loan shark. She stiffed him, of course. So she had to change her name and flee the state. I doubt I'll be hearing from her again anytime soon.
Maggie, are you there? Do you have time to talk?
Oh, good evening, Mom. What's this about?
I hear you're pregnant. Is it true?
Excuse me?
So, which is it? A boy or a girl? I'm 100% it's a boy. I'm sure of it.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not pregnant. Where do you even hear that?
Pardon me? Well, that can't be right. Do you think I would make such a thing up? I saw you the other day. You definitely had morning sickness. Don't you forget, I'm a mother too, you know.
Sorry? Morning sickness?
Yes, the other day when you came over to our house. Come on, stop evading the issue, Maggie. Boy or a girl? Easy question.
Like I said, Mother, I'm not pregnant.
Oh, don't give me that. Why are you keeping it a secret? Everyone will find out sooner or later.
This morning sickness you're talking about? That was probably when I got back from that long trip. I sort of got car sick after that long ride back.
Car sick? In this day and age?
Oh, the ride quality's good, but you know we bought that new car. That new car smell kind of made me a bit nauseous. I was also never really comfortable riding in a car for long periods of time. And you know I don't have a driver's license, and Mark always drives me to your place. And you know, riding in the passenger seat always makes me a little dizzy.
You're really trying hard to hide this, aren't you? Whatever for? And if you get car sick, there are pills for that. So, boy or girl? No more pussyfooting around. And don't you dare tell me it's a girl. We need a boy in this family.
What am I supposed to say? I said I'm not pregnant. How else am I supposed to put it? Should I lie? And as for taking car sickness pills, there are reasons I can't take such medicine.
I see where you're going with this. I know why you're being so stubborn. It's a girl, right? Oh, I knew it.
Pardon me?
Yes, I knew it. That's why you've been hiding it. Your family, all girls, right? Ever since Mark married you, I knew it would turn out this way. All your siblings are girls. Mark should have known. You know we run a business and someday we're going to need someone to take over. And you had to go and get pregnant with a girl. I was never in favor of Mark marrying you, but he's my son, and in the end, it's his decision. But to be honest, I really should have pushed him harder.
Mother, are you okay?
So, I guess that means divorce.
Divorce? You're getting a bit ahead of yourself, aren't you?
Well, if you insist on having this child, this girl, well, that's what will happen. You'll just have to bring up that child on your own.
Please, Mother, stop with this nonsense. I told you I'm not pregnant.
Hey, Mom, can we talk?
Oh, hi, Mark. Good timing. You have to hear this. You won't believe what Maggie just said. She was trying so hard to hide the fact that she's pregnant with a little girl. Unbelievable. She wouldn't even admit that she was pregnant. Why hide it? We'll all find out sooner or later, right, Mark? I bet she was planning on keeping it a secret and then just having the baby without even telling us about it. You have to divorce this woman, Mark. It's for your own good.
Mom, what's wrong with you? Where did you even get the idea that she was pregnant?
I know it for a fact. Let's put that aside for now. Mark, you remember that very nice girl you used to date back in college? What was her name? Julianne, or something? What do you think about her as your next wife? She would be perfect, the type to give a nice, healthy boy. She has 4 siblings and all boys. I'm sure she'll give birth to a beautiful baby boy.
Yeah, Julianne. She got married right out of college.
Oh, really? Oh, that's too bad.
Mom? When you were texting Maggie, I was standing right next to her, observing the whole exchange.
Oh, you don't say! Well, that means Maggie's little fib about her not being pregnant is all out in the open now. Now you know, Mark. So, when are you going to process the divorce papers? That means you'll have to go down to City Hall and get the necessary forms and talk to your lawyer about how to proceed next.
I'm telling you, Mom, Maggie is not pregnant. She's not lying about that.
Pardon me?
We have plans and decided to put off having kids for a while. And about her getting car sick, that's all true too.
So, why was she suddenly feeling sick? I can't believe she gets that unwell just by sitting in a car.
Well, it's not only the car, I suppose. It's hay fever season too, so this time of year she's not really in the best of condition. So she takes various hay fever medicine.
Hay fever.
So she can't mix car sickness pills with what she's already taking. Which also brings us to the subject about her being pregnant. You obviously know that she can't take medicine while she's pregnant, right?
Yes, well, that's common sense, I suppose.
So we figured we'd start thinking about kids after the hay fever season. You know, when she's not taking any medicine. Actually, we talked about this earlier.
Okay, I see. That's what's going on, huh? Well, in that case, let's just forget the whole thing. You know what I said and all.
Excuse me, that's it? After what you said, just forget it?
Well, it's all Maggie's fault. She made it seem like she was pregnant, and her attitude. It was like she was hiding something. So, I thought, would you please talk to her and have her explain this whole mess to me? She's always so unclear about things. I just don't know what she's thinking.
Oh boy! You never seem to learn, Mom. You carry on like this and you're gonna get into real trouble one of these days.
Oh, what are you talking about?
You really think I don't know anything about what you did to Maggie all these years?
Excuse me? I have no idea what you're talking about.
I know you call her and get her to come over and do all the cleaning and cooking. Then sometimes you'd come over to our place without any advance notice and sit around for hours. And this is all during business hours.
Oh, well, yes, and I was just...
Come on, Mom, our family runs a business. You're an employee too, so please, Mom, do some work instead of loafing off and bothering Maggie every day.
I was only... And it's not every day. Anyway, I work.
Oh yeah? Now that it's all remote work, no one's around, so you just let Maggie do all the work. I heard you came over to our place with your laptop and had Maggie do all the company's spreadsheets. Is that true?
Well, you know, she's a housewife. She's got nothing else to do.
Maggie doesn't work at a company, but she works from home, like you, Mom. Now she has twice the work. As a matter of fact, what you did was release confidential company information by letting Maggie do the work. You do realize that, don't you?
Excuse me? What do you mean?
Luckily for you, she didn't touch your laptop because she knew it was confidential. And as a non-employee, she had no right to look at it. But you went ahead and berated her for not doing the work for you.
But it wasn't very difficult work. You know, calculations and all easy stuff.
It's not about whether it's easy or difficult. This is confidential corporate information. Dad's the CEO of this company. You're an employee of that company. What the hell are you doing allowing a non-employee to look at confidential files?
Oh, but I was only...
Don't give me that, but I was only crap, Mom. You know what? I can no longer let Maggie anywhere near you. And considering Dad's company, I just can't let the situation remain the way it is. What's more, I'm concerned for Maggie. I mean, think about it. What if she did give birth to a daughter? I don't know what the hell you would do. So we plan to move away.
Excuse me? What about work?
A friend from my college days started a company and he asked me to join him. So I intend to quit Dad's company and go there.
What? Are you serious? You can't do that. You're slated to take over Dad's business after he retires. You can't just abandon that.
That hasn't been decided yet.
Oh, but you can't.
Sorry, but I've already made up my mind. We've already decided.
Hello, Maggie. It's been a long time.
Mom? Is it really you?
Oh, great, you haven't blocked me. Good for you. Okay, let's get down to business.
The reason I didn't block you is because I wanted to keep the line open. We weren't sure what you'd do next. With that said, I have no intention continuing this conversation. Goodbye.
Are you sure about that? Even if I told you I found out where you and Mark moved to? That I have your address?
Pardon me?
A friend of mine was on vacation and she happened to spot you. She said you were pregnant. She followed you and found out exactly where you live. She sent me the address just the other day.
You can't be serious. You had me followed?
I really had a difficult time after you guys moved away. Did you know that we got divorced? He insisted he could no longer live with me after what you and Mark told him. Needless to say, I was fired from the company. I had no other choice but to move in with my brother's family. But as you can imagine, it's not very comfortable. I mean, emotionally.
Is that so? But all that has nothing to do with me.
Well, that's where you're wrong, Maggie. You have everything to do with my predicament. I understand that the baby will be a boy. He'll come into this world next month, isn't that right?
Are you serious? Where did you hear that?
I told you my friend followed you. She also heard you talking to your friends at the supermarket. Oh, you never know who's listening. She heard you say that it's a boy and that you were expecting next month.
So this friend of yours, she was eavesdropping?
Well, yes, I suppose she was. But anyway, I'll do you a favor. I'm willing to live with you until the child is born, and maybe after that too. You know, you'll need all the help you can get.
No way. That's never going to happen.
Okay, just until the baby is born then. I'll leave after he's born. What do you say? But I'll take the baby with me. I demand you hand over my grandson after he's born.
Were you institutionalized the past 3 years? That's complete crazy talk.
Maggie, you don't seem to understand. Do you realize how difficult it's been the last 3 years? You guys simply disappearing, the divorce. If I appear in front of my husband with our grandson, I'm sure he will be overjoyed. He'll accept me back, I'm sure of it. So, he's my grandson. I'm taking him. If you have any compassion for what I went through all these years, you would hand over the child without question. It is your duty to obey your mother-in-law.
What are you talking about? Obey my mother-in-law? Are you out of your mind? We cut ties with you 3 years ago. We can't consider you our family. So why would we hand over our child to a stranger?
Excuse me, a stranger?
Hello, Mother. After 3 long years, you haven't changed a bit, I see.
Oh my god, is that you, Mark? Oh, I didn't expect to get a line from you.
I was watching the back and forth you were having a second ago.
How about work?
I work from home now. I have a little office set up. About you finding out where we live, his apartment complex is pretty secure. You won't get past the front entrance. There are several security personnel around too. They'll just turn you back, so I wouldn't even try.
Well, I'll just tell them I'm your mother. They'll let me in, no problem.
Actually, I told the landlord all about you. Security will be on the lookout for you. I even gave him a picture of you. As a matter of fact, after that text message earlier, I called security and reminded them to be on the lookout for you. And under no circumstances to let you in.
What? You're not serious? I'm your mother, for God's sake!
I told him if he gave them trouble to just call the police.
Pardon, the police? How could you do that to your own mother?
After how you treated your own son's wife? I can't believe what I'm hearing!
Oh, forget all that. Just hand over my grandson. I'll be over next month to pick him up. That child is going to be the next president of your father's company, and he's my ticket to getting back with your father.
It just hit me. I didn't realize you didn't know. The company, our cousin Rachel, was named the CEO a year ago. I'm surprised you didn't know.
Pardon me?
Yeah, I think it was April of last year.
You mean Rachel? She ran the sales department when I was there. That Rachel?
I guess she was your niece too, right?
Rachel? Oh, you're kidding me, right? She's the new CEO?
Yeah, and she's super smart. I knew she would succeed. But to be honest, I didn't expect her to become CEO. She had Dad's trust ever since she joined the company. She worked her butt off all those years. She deserved it. She's way smarter than me. So I didn't have any qualms about quitting when I did.
Oh, but Rachel? She's a woman. And she's the CEO? Oh, that cannot be right.
In this day and age, it's not that unusual for a woman to be a CEO. I mean, you work there too. I can't believe you're still so old-fashioned.
But how could... I mean, she's...
So that's what's up. Suggest you abandon any notion of this ludicrous scheme of yours.
It is not a ludicrous scheme, as you put it. If I take my grandson to your father's place, I can convince him to... I could even act as a go-between for you and your father. If I do that, well, I could get back with your father.
Why would I want you to act as go-between between me and Dad? We get along just fine. Maggie and I cut ties with you and you alone. Dad has nothing to do with it. As a matter of fact, we had dinner at his place the other night.
Excuse me?
You know what, Mom? I'm pretty busy now. Could we call it a day?
No, wait, let's talk about this.
No, Mom, there's nothing more to talk about. See you around. Please don't contact us again.
Well, it seems the only person obsessed with having a grandson was my mother-in-law. I think it was her obsession that caused her to lose sight of what was most important, which was her family. But she never learned and still continues with her obsession, feeling not a modicum of remorse for her outrageous behavior. After that line message, she apparently made her way to the apartment complex and hung around for a while. No, she was not able to get in, luckily. I think the security finally called the police and she sulked away after that. Having nowhere to turn, she ended up trying to get back together with my father-in-law. But he wouldn't have any of it. Apparently, my father-in-law had already met a nice widower while walking his dog and is currently dating her. I hear they may even get married. When my mother-in-law heard that, she went a little nuts, screaming and having a total meltdown. The cops eventually came and took her away. I heard even her brother has even cut ties with her. I don't know what happened to her after that.